Hi, welcome to SBR Sports Picks. I'm Peter Loshak. This is Mike Brenner. Today's Friday, July 29th. We are doing our usual afternoon MLB Odds Couple show, taking a look at the opening lines for the Saturday card. July 30th, Mike Brenner, I'm looking over this card, and I don't know, there's a few borderline no-brainers that have kind of caught my eye. I'm going to have to do some more.
Pistol Pete, you come up with all these categories, but what exactly classifies a borderline no-brainer?
Well, like a no-brainer was like the Adam Wainwright one, right, with the first half. That was a no-brainer. I guess a borderline no-brainer, perfect example here, Pittsburgh at Milwaukee, Tyon and Anderson. Now Tyon is kind of the same as Wainwright, except he's a rookie, and Wainwright is a veteran. Bet. Now, when you have a veteran like Wainwright, you can depend on it. Gotcha. It's reliable. That's a no-brainer. Okay. This one's a borderline no-brainer
because he's younger and
unpredictable, and he's going up against Anderson from Milwaukee, who's been very shaky.
Yes, he has.
Basically bordering on auto fade. And just the question is, Tyon he also took that comebacker from Milwaukee last time he faced his team. Now he pitched through that one and pitched a great game. It seems like it's not affecting him at all, but who knows? Maybe it could affect him a little bit. I don't know. It's a borderline no-brainer. Pittsburgh on the first 5 innings. I guess I'll give it. What the hell?
I'll take that trigger.
I'll take the Pinnacle opener. When it comes out, it's probably going to be 150 or 155.
But just to talk about that, I read an article, and he says that he doesn't have any mental issues with that comebacker. Yeah. He says he's worked through it, Pete. Right. So I like that play.
Yeah, it's going to be. I mean, right now it opened at minus 132. You know that the full game line is going to get bet up on the overnight, and then when the first half comes out tomorrow, that could be 160. But that's what this is. We're taking presumptive opening lines. When it comes out, I'll take it. If I wind up taking minus 160 or higher, I'll be upset. But whatever, I'll eat it. What
I like the breakdown. I like the breakdown. Well, as we speak, and I know we're filming this a day before Cubbies are back. They're already just opening up a can of whoop ass on Seattle. Something's going to click here. It's got to. I just really feel that. So I like them tomorrow. Arrieta's on the mound against Miley. Miley's been struggling a bit. Seattle just too inconsistent with the bats again, and I like it. Arrieta looked good last time out. First half run line and the full game run line.
Okay, full game run line will give you the Pinnacle opener, and the first half run line will give you the Heritage opener.
Sounds like a winner. Sounds like it. What are your thoughts on that? Is this team, you think, picking back some steam?
Who, the Cubs? Yeah. I mean, long term, they're obviously a team that's going to be good. Are they going to be overvalued? I don't know. Clearly, earlier in the year, they were not overvalued.
No,
they were a good bet game in game.
I'm thinking they're getting on that train again.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen sort of a similar thing with the Red Sox, where they're obviously a good bet, even as a big favorite at home for extended periods of time, and then something messes up, and then they come back and they go back to being that way. So it could easily happen with the Cubs as well.
Well, you know what has shown me in the last 2 days, though? I mean, it's no easy walk in the park going against Chris Sale. All right, they were able to effectively get to him just enough to get the win, cover a run line. Then today against Iwakuma, so far no one's hitting him in the last 3 games. They're already up 5 runs in the third inning. So this team's resembling what we saw, Pete.
Okay, and then another one for me that's another borderline no-brainer is the Cincinnati at San Diego game. DeSclafani against Friedrich. Now Friedrich has really been struggling. He's
a lefty, isn't he?
Yeah, and he's either been given, which is bad because Cincinnati has a bunch of big lefty bats. But he's either been giving up a lot of walks, or in the starts where he doesn't give up a lot of walks, he gives up home runs. He's just been very shaky. And of course, DeSclafani, although his last start was not that good, but before, he's generally very reliable. You got to assume that here at San Diego, it won't be a tough assignment for him. And again, it's a low line. If this was, and who knows where it's going to open, the first half's going to open, because right now it's minus 125. Probably the overnight line will get bet up to 140, and then maybe the first half will open at 155 or 160. Whatever.
Pull the trigger, Pistol Pete. And like you were saying, he's responsible. Yeah. Most people from Freehold, New Jersey are responsible.
I'll take Cincinnati on the Pinnacle opener on the first 5 innings, even though by the time it opens at Pinnacle, it might be 150, 160.
And I need to throw this out there, too, because we are taping this earlier. All right, it's trade deadline this weekend, so there's two bats on Cincinnati that right before we stepped in.
Yeah, that's right.
They're looking. Yeah, Jay Bruce might be gone, so please take that into consideration. Don't kill us if I just needed to throw that out there.
Maybe I should hold off on that.
Because Pistol Pete, his trade deadline ends Sunday.
All right, you know what? Yeah, you're right. I can't do it because it's
that's
just
pulling my buddy off the ledge right there. Come on.
It's just like, because it's like, you want to give out picks, but then if it's a loser, people are like, hey, you suck. And they're right. But yeah, you're right. So you got to be careful. All right, I'm going to pull it back. I will still go with a Pittsburgh.
You're going to buy me a beer for that one.
And then, absolutely. And then what else do you have? Anything else caught your eye?
I sure do, buddy. There's another team, and I like it. And he cashed for me so big last time out. J.A. Happ, he is in his zone, buddy. 2-0, 1.04 whip and a 1.56 ERA his last 3. Going up against, and I love this Gallardo, 0-1, 4.34 ERA. He's really inconsistent. He's given up the long ball, and he's starting to give up a lot of walks. Here's another team similar to the Cubs, Pistol Pete. I'm telling you, I really think they're going to feed off of J.A. Happ. He is the leader on that mound for these guys. First half run line, so what we'll do, Heritage?
Pinnacle, Heritage opener, yeah.
And then full game run line. I'm going to do them both.
Open. All right, and that was one that I had circled as well.
And that's all I got.
I had Baltimore in the second half, so I'm going to take Baltimore in the second half, so that might work out. That's all. Yeah, that's some interesting. Smiley starting for Tampa Bay. He's been shaky, and Eovaldi went back into the bullpen, into the starting rotation after being in the bullpen, and his last 2 starts, I mean, he has a live arm, very inconsistent, unreliable in his career, but his last 2 starts have been great, Eovaldi. So the Yankees are tempting as a small road dog. What else is
I have to jump in.
Yeah,
the reason I'm done with what I got, Pete, is I looked at a lot of their games, but there's a lot of games that are going to have the players. I mean, the Yankees, they're looking to. So I don't know.
No, we're just chatting here now.
Oh, no, I know. We're just chatting. I just wanted to bring that up for the viewers, though.
Yes,
all right? Be careful on what you're playing this weekend, because that's all I'm saying.
And the other thing is that some places like Houston and other teams are bringing up some of these big bats from the minors, and that can slip under the radar. You want to pay attention to that because those guys can give a boost.
Yes.
Atlanta's doing that, right? Philly.
I think Atlanta's going to benefit from that too because they got some good talent down there.
So you might have Atlanta etched in your head as like a team that's bad on offense, but then they bring up some of the minor league stars.
And like you said, that happens under the radar too.
Yeah. And so you got to be aware of that.
Good point.
All right, so then Verlander's starting against Houston.
I looked. Isn't Fires on the mound?
Yeah, Fires on the mound. He can get hit.
I know it.
Then we got. I don't want to bet the Mets, but we got Bartolo Colon, just old reliable up there with not a huge home favorite.
Old reliable,
right?
I love it.
Then we got Oakland against Cleveland. Oakland on the second half is one that I was thinking about.
Yeah, I like that too. I almost pulled the trigger on that. I just, you got me hooked on these second halves. I got to tell you,
it's a bet like any other. And then let's see. Oh yeah, and then I'm thinking about Tehran is starting for Atlanta. I'm thinking about.
Now he's another one. There's already 2 teams that already today inquired today. So
and he'll go somewhere because he's got a
good
arm.
He will. There's no doubt.
All right, I guess we can just leave it at that. We'll review your picks.
Okay, I sure will, buddy. I'm going to go with Toronto to keep it going. First half run line, we're going to give you the Heritage opener, and the full game run line, we're going to give you Pinnacle. And I'm going to just parlay that with the Cubbies, baby. They're going to keep it going. First half run line and full game run line.
All right, sounds good. I could go nuts with a few extra runs, but I'll just stick to
You go nuts anyway.
Baltimore second half and Pittsburgh first half, and that's it.
You went nuts years ago, Pete.
That was good. All right, we'll be back on Monday for the Monday
card. That was a good ending. Oops. No, that's all right. That's all good.
Always on the go? Bet365 has one of the top mobile platforms in today's market. Sign up today and don't let your busy life keep you out of the game.